The Bhagavad Gita is a sacred Hindu scripture that is part of the epic Mahabharata. It consists of a conversation between Prince Arjuna and Lord Krishna, who serves as his charioteer. Krishna imparts spiritual wisdom and guidance to Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. The Gita addresses profound philosophical, ethical, and metaphysical concepts, offering insight into duty, devotion, and liberation. Chapter 1. Arjuna's Dilemma. The dialogue starts with, Dhritarashtra, O Sanjaya, after gathering on the holy field of Kurukshetra, what did my sons and the sons of Pandu do, being desirous of battle? Sanjaya, at that time, King Dhritarashtra, the blind king, asked his charioteer Sanjaya about the events that took place on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. O king, after seeing the army of the Pandavas arranged in a military formation, King Duryodhana approached his teacher Drona and spoke these words. Duryodhana, behold, O teacher, this mighty army of the sons of Pandu, arrayed by the son of Drupada, your wise disciple. Here in this army, there are many heroic bowmen equal in fighting to Bhima and Arjuna. There are also great fighters like Udana, Virata, and Drupada, the Mahabharata. There are also great, powerful, and mighty warriors like Drishtikadu, Chekatana, and the king of Kashi, who are the best of men. There are the mighty warriors like Puruji Kanaboja and Shibya, the man who is so strong in battle. There are the powerful and noble warriors like Udamenyu, the son of the great warrior, and the mighty Adamajas, the son of a great king. And there are many other heroes, the sons of various kings, who are armed with shields and swords, who are all expert in the art of warfare. O teacher, this army of the sons of Pandu is arranged in a perfect formation. The warriors are skilled, and the battle is going to be fierce. Sanjaya, after saying this, King Duryodhana, who was worried about his own army, looked at the army of the Pandavas again and spoke these words. O teacher, see the great array of the army of the Pandavas, organized by the son of Drupada, your wise disciple. Here in this army, there are many formidable archers who are famous for their accuracy and skill in battle, such as Arjuna and Bhima, the great warriors. Behold, O teacher, the strength of the Pandavas, their bravery, and their martial skills, and know that the sons of Pandu are fully capable of facing the forces of Kauravas, the warriors who are skilled in battle, and the military experts. They will certainly ensure that victory belongs to the Pandavas. Shape. Midsection. The chapter continues with Arjuna's growing doubts about fighting in the war. Arjuna begins his conversation with Krishna, who is acting as his charioteer. Shape. And then Arjuna, O Krishna, I see my kinsmen, who have assembled here to fight for both sides, and I am filled with sorrow at the thought of destroying them. O Madhusadana, I see my own teachers, fathers, uncles, and brothers on the other side, and I cannot bring myself to kill them. I am distressed at the thought of such violence. How can I kill my own kin? It is better to live a life of poverty or to abandon the kingdom than to destroy those who are dear to me. O Krishna, I do not wish to engage in this battle. O Madhusadana, even if my relatives are willing to fight and destroy the enemy, I do not wish to take part in such a battle. I cannot bear the thought of killing my own teachers and friends. Please guide me and show me the right path, for I am deeply troubled. Shape, Sanjaya replied. Thus, Arjuna spoke these words to Krishna, and Krishna remained silent, contemplating his words and the turmoil in Arjuna's heart. Arjuna continued to speak, deeply tormented and unable to make up his mind. He said, O Krishna, I do not wish to fight. Please tell me what is the right thing to do. Shape, until this part, chapter 1, where Arjuna is filled with sorrow and doubt about going into battle. He faces a moral crisis, questioning the righteousness of fighting in a war that will lead to the destruction of his loved ones. His conversation with Krishna will continue throughout the Gita, leading to profound spiritual teachings. Arjuna, O Krishna, I do not wish to kill my kinsmen in this war, even if they are my enemies. I would rather abandon my kingdom and go into exile than kill them. What do I gain by killing my family members? It is better for me to be a beggar than to engage in such a war. My heart is in turmoil and my mind is confused. Oh, Krishna, please tell me what is the right path for me, for I am filled with doubt and do not know what to do. Sanjaya. Thus Arjuna, overwhelmed with sorrow and grief, spoke these words to Krishna. Shape. After listening to them, Krishna's response. Krishna, O Arjuna, how can you be so weak-hearted? You are a warrior, and your duty is to fight. There is no shame in doing your duty, even in difficult circumstances. The wise do not mourn for the living or the dead. The soul is eternal, and it cannot be destroyed. You should not grieve for your family members, for their souls are mortal. You are worried about things that do not deserve to be worried about. The ones you're concerned about will not be destroyed, but your hesitation in fulfilling your duty is what truly harms you. You must fight, Arjuna. This is your dharma, your duty as a warrior. Your attachment to your family and personal desires will only cause you suffering. Detach yourself from the outcomes of your actions. If you do not fulfill your duty, you will incur guilt, and people will speak ill of you. A warrior must act without attachment and in accordance with his duty. Even great warriors like Bhishma and Drona, who are fighting on the opposing side, are following their own dharma. You are not alone in this battle. Therefore, you must rise above this weakness. O Arjuna, you must fight. This is the end of chapter 1. Arjuna's dilemma in the Bhagavad Gita. The chapter concludes with Krishna beginning to respond to Arjuna's moral confusion and sorrow, which sets the stage for the rest of the teachings in the subsequent chapters. In chapter 1, Arjuna is deeply conflicted about fighting in a battle against his own family and teachers, and Krishna begins to challenge his doubts, urging him to perform his duty as a warrior without attachment. The teachings of Krishna continue in chapter 2, where he begins to discuss the nature of the soul, the impermanence of the body, and the concept of selfless action. If you want further more chapters, videos, and audios, please like, share, comment below, and subscribe our channel. See you in the next video.